Bam, 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 ba-da-dum, bum. You want to get big, you want to get strong. I'm going to show you how to do it with this very pull-up bar right here, right now. Let's set a timer and let's go for it. So you want to get big, okay? I'm going to cut all the crud. I'm going to cut all the nonsense. You want to get massive, large. You want to be large and in charge. Massive rear deltoids, massive chest, big biceps, and you want a six-pack. And I'm going to show you how to do it, how to think about it, how to go about it. Because every night I train, every night I eat at least 140 grams of protein. And I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. And you can see it right here with this massive chest that you're witnessing right now, right here on the internet. So, let me tell you how to think about it. I was speaking to a blacksmith. I've got a friend who's a blacksmith. He makes hairpins, he makes knives, he forges steel within the fire and hammers on an anvil, lifting up an anvil every single day. And that man is a massive, strong individual. And this is what he taught me. Let's think of different animals, right? Let's think of different animals. For example, think of a massive gorilla. What do they eat? They eat plants. So if you think that you can eat plants, and think you're going to get big, you want to be one of those vegans and not touch meat, not touch chicken, you're going to just eat plants and berries and leaves, and think that you're going to get massive, well, I have news for you. With that animal there, those animals are able to digest protein and take and synthesize the nutrients from those kind of foods. If you and I, like this, we are carnivores, so we can only get the same amount of protein from meat. So firstly, in terms of diet, you have to eat meat. In the past, I would have 2 tins of tuna and 5 eggs, just to kind of scrape by, maybe getting 50 grams of protein. But now I can have 3 little chicken breasts, and I can at least get 90 grams of protein, or 3 little thighs, and get about 51 grams of protein. That makes sense. Each one's about 17 grams. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 51 grams. Can you see it's so much easier to have 3 little chicken thighs than it is to have 2 fat tins of tuna and 5 eggs? You've got to stop eating in the incorrect way. What do they say? Information changes situations. So you've got to eat like a predator to make sure that you can synthesize as much protein as humanly and physically possible. Step 1. But then you've got to train like a predator. Imagine yourself as a lion. Imagine yourself as a tiger. What a tiger does is it relaxes, then it hunts, it pounces. It doesn't just go for a little jog or do 20 arm curls. It does an arm curl. It pounces, it runs, it sprints. And then it catches its hunt, it eats it, it devours it, derives so much nutrients and protein, making it strong, making it big, making it large and in charge, because you want to be large and in charge like me. You want to be like me, you want to be the big boss. You want to walk in and you want to have the girls approach you. You want to talk and you don't even want to say anything. And you want them to offer you, please can we make you some tea? You want them to say goodbye to you. You don't have to approach because they know that you're the big boss. You're pursuing, you're attacking every day like a predator. Evolutionary instinct. Once you are the best, people understand and they know when you walk into a room, they can see this man, he's the one. This man is the boss. And if you want to get to that position, you have to think like a predator. You have to eat like a predator. You have to train like a predator. So moving on from that point, I've already shown you how to eat like a predator, according to my blacksmith friend. Okay, but you've got to learn how to train like a predator. From now on, as he says, don't go for a run. Da-da-da-da-da. Go look at me, going for a run. That's just going to make you small and skinny. You have to train like this. He says he has a security gate, very much like this. And in order to get, he lives on a different side of the house. So his house, cottage, and the main house. And so what he does is he'll come to his room for the bathroom. And he says what he does is he'll come to his big bar. I'm going to do it this side. And he says he's going to yank it. He's going to just yank it. So what he's going to do is he's going to go like this, and he's going to yank it. And he's going to yank it. You have to yank it, man. Yank it. Like a blanket, you've got to yank it. And if you do that, this is what my blacksmith friend told me, and apologies if I looked incredibly disheveled or dirty. It's not my intention. I'm just showing you how massive and strong I am. So this blacksmith friend told me 2 things, and you've got to pay attention. Get a piece of paper, write notes down here, because this is crucial. When it comes to gym, there are 2 kinds of muscles. Okay, he said there are big muscle groups and minor muscle groups. If you know anything about gym, you'll probably have heard about fast twitch and slow twitch muscles. Now, when you do an arm curl slowly, and you have massive time under tension, or you do a squat, what happens is your body prioritizes small muscle groups first. Small muscle groups. So when you feel tired, my friend, according to my blacksmith friend, you aren't tired. It's that your muscle groups that are small have withered away. They aren't strong, and so they use up all the energy. But when you do what I just showed you, you yank it. Or you, for example, sprint. Or you do 5 big squats. 1, 2, 3, and you continue 4, 5 on a heavy weight. Pa, pa, pa. You, my friend, are no longer going to be using your slow twitch muscles or your small muscle groups. You're going to be using your fast twitch muscles and your slow twitch muscles. Your minor and your major muscle groups all together. And what does that mean for you? It means that you exercise all of the muscles together and you will get bigger. Because now, we're not training like a wimp. We aren't training like an ant or a lizard. We are training like a predator. Like the biggest, most fearsome predators in the jungle. I'm talking your lions and I'm talking your tigers. We pounce. We eat massive amounts of protein. So what else can I tell you when it comes to gym? Because we still have a bit of time here, and I want you guys to get big and jacked and know exactly how to do it. This is how to think like a predator and be a massive individual. And this is to the men. If you're a woman, well, please just do lots of cardio and stay fit, because that's going to protect and prevent you from getting these massive, gussy, if that's even the word, like having a gusset. Well, you know what a gusset is? In the military, all the men will get uniforms, and their pants usually break by here, by the crotch area. So what they do is they sew a gusset so that it becomes reinforced. You don't want your muscles to form gussets as a woman. You don't want to be massive and thick. If you're a man, fine, be a predator. You want to walk in and you want people to see your massive chest and know that this man's the boss. But if you're a woman, feel free to do as much cardio as possible. In our area, there's a lady who runs around endlessly. She just runs. And I'll tell you something, she isn't big, she isn't dirty or one of these like big fat mamas. No. And no offense, but she does lots of cardio and she's in perfect shape. In fact, she's someone who I would like to be my girlfriend. Anyway, that's beside the point. So when it comes to getting big, okay, as a man, you got to have all the muscles working for yourself. He says, here comes the blacksmith friend. He will come through here, security gate, to go to the bathroom, and he'll do it 1, 2. 10 minutes later, it's about 5 minutes later, he'll do it again. And yank it. 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 I bet you get the point. Yank it, my friend. Don't run. Sprint. Don't eat vegetables. Throw them away. Throw away all your greenery. Never touch another carrot again in your life. Meat. Protein. Do you understand? If you want to train and you want to get big, you have to think like an animal. One of the saddest things in life is that in school, they tell us to control your emotions, think before you act, all these sorts of things. And that mindset, my friend, is trying to get rid of your emotion. Schools aren't trying to make you depressed or get mental health issues, no. They're trying to make you feel nothing. And you know what happens in the absence of emotion? You feel sad. In the absence of energy, in the absence of a pursuit of a goal, in the absence of a life meaning, you, my friend, feel sad. If you think that you're mentally ill, if you think that you are sad, if you think that you are depressed, it is because you have believed the lies that you have been sold on the internet, through news channels, and through school. And I'm not being a mouthpiece for other gurus or other red pill individuals. This is me, my friend. And I've been there. I have felt an absence. At a time, I thought that life had no purpose. I thought that life had absolutely no purpose, and there was no reason for me to pursue anything. Not just gym or getting a girlfriend, not even a purpose in living. And I almost came to the end. But I decided and I made an oath, standing right here behind the security gate and seeing a belt right there. And I think you can understand the image that I'm painting. I made an oath that I will always live, that I will never end it, because the Lord above and the Lord above only has gifted me life. And so if I can hope to share one message with you, not even about getting big, not even about getting jacked, not even about thinking like a predator and getting massive, no. If I can just give you one little aspect that I used, for example, gym, to give me a new lease on life, a new purpose in life, a new way forward and an end goal to reach, a dot at the end of the horizon, then I, my friend, have fulfilled my purpose. If you even pick up a can of beans or wear a watch today and do an arm curl, I will be happy. Because no longer am I going to be making silly content and stupid videos. No. My will to meaning and my purpose in life is to help you. So with that, I hope that you can eat like a predator, train like a predator, and think like a predator, and all of that, all those thoughts, and all those actions, and all those beliefs that I've given you that you need to adopt from my friend who is massive, strong, and powerful, a blacksmith. You need to adopt those thoughts, and you will manifest such a reality of mine and something perhaps even greater with the Lord's blessing. That, my friend, is how to get jacked.